Welcome to Mr. Craven History. In this series, we will be examining the GCSE unit, Medicine in Britain. This unit is broken up into the study of distinct periods, starting with the medieval period. For the purposes of this unit, the medieval period is considered to run from 1250 to 1500 AD. Let's get started with an examination of how people explain the cause of disease and illness during this time. In ancient times, many cultures believed that diseases were caused by supernatural forces or displeasure of the gods. Illnesses were often seen as punishments for sins or as curses cast by malevolent spirits. The ancient Egyptians, for example, attributed diseases to the anger of their gods. They performed rituals and offered sacrifices to appease these deities and seek healing. In medieval Europe, the influence of Christianity reinforced the belief that illness was a divine punishment. The Black Death, which devastated Europe in the 14th century, was often interpreted as God's wrath upon a sinful world. In medieval Europe, astrology significantly influenced medical practices through the belief that celestial bodies affected human health. Unusual activity in the night sky, such as comets or meteorites, would sometimes be offered as an explanation for outbreaks of illness. Physicians used the positions and movements of stars and planets to diagnose illnesses, determine treatment times, and predict disease outcomes. The zodiac man diagram linked body parts to zodiac signs, guiding treatments, while horoscopes and planetary influences informed medical decisions. Around 1250 AD, the Miasma Theory was a prevailing belief that diseases were caused by bad air, or miasmas, emanating from decomposing organic matter, swamps, and other foul-smelling sources. It was thought that these noxious vapors carried diseases and could infect individuals who inhaled them. Medical understanding of disease was heavily influenced by Hippocrates' theory of the four humours. According to this theory, the human body consisted of four fluids: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. Health depended on the balance of these humours, and disease was believed to result from an imbalance. Physicians aimed to restore balance through treatments like bloodletting, purging, and dietary adjustments. Galen, a prominent physician in ancient Rome, expanded upon Hippocrates' theory of the four humours and introduced the theory of opposites, further influencing medical practice in 1250 AD. Galen proposed that diseases caused by an imbalance of the humours could be treated by applying their opposites. For example, if a patient had an excess of cold and wet phlegm, treatments would involve hot and dry remedies such as spicy foods or warming therapies. The key question is, why did the theory of the four humours have such longevity? Hippocrates was an ancient Greek. Why did his work remain relevant in the 13th century? This can be explained by the following factors. Comprehensive framework. The theory provided a simple yet comprehensive framework for understanding and treating a wide range of diseases. It linked physical and psychological health to the balance of humours, offering explanations for various symptoms and conditions. Authoritative influence. Hippocrates and his followers were highly respected figures in ancient medicine. Their writings and teachings were widely disseminated and became foundational texts in medical education for centuries. Integration with other beliefs. The theory of the four humours was compatible with the Christian faith, as it did not require the belief in a deity and did not contradict any teachings in the Bible. Endorsement by Galen. Galen, a prominent physician in ancient Rome, expanded and systematized the theory, reinforcing its authority. His extensive writings on the humours became central to medical education in the medieval Islamic world and Europe. Lack of alternatives. For many centuries, there were no competing theories that could explain diseases as comprehensively. The absence of advanced scientific methods and tools to study diseases meant that the humoral theory remained unchallenged. Institutional support. The theory was taught in medical schools and universities throughout Europe and the Islamic world. This institutional endorsement ensured its transmission through generations of physicians. Practical application. Despite its inaccuracies, the theory offered practical treatment methods that seemed to work in some cases, reinforcing its validity. Techniques like bloodletting and purging were seen as ways to restore balance, even if their effectiveness was limited. Thank you for watching. This video has covered the supernatural and rational causes for disease as they were in the period 1250 to 1500 AD. If you are studying GCSE History, be sure to seek out the other videos in this series. If you have enjoyed the video or learnt something today, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does your boy Mr. Craven a solid. Fam.